I messed up bad and broke my family apart. Hello, I cheated on my 30M partner, 36F, of 8 years. She is also the mother of our child, 6. For the first 7 years of our relationship, we lived apart. She would commute back and forth between her parents' house where she lived, and our apartment. Throughout all the years we had many, many, ups and downs, as all couples do. Extreme highs, extreme lows, first times doing things and going places. All this of course with a beautiful baby after less than a year being together. We spoke of marriage, more kids, buying a house etc. and we were moving forward with that. We tried to buy during COVID and the market was flooded with cash buyers we couldn't compete with, so we ended up not buying. Fast forward another year or two to summer of 23, we decide to rent a house in an area we ideally wanted to buy into. I was never truly happy, but I also never really wanted to leave her. In 22 and 23 I briefly downloaded dating apps and was talking to a few people but never anything more. We moved to the house and not even 2 months in I downloaded an app, starting talking to someone, and eventually met up with her. In March she discovered what was happening. I spent a few days away from the house to give her space, and we started the vicious cycle of trying to make up. Unfortunately when I met the other girl I was head over heels for her after speaking for so long and our first interaction going amazing. She didn't know of my situation, which I admitted to her the day I was confronted by my partner about cheating. I told the other girl that I still had feelings for her and didn't want to stay together at home, just needed time due to school and the lease we just signed. She wasn't thrilled about it and certainly kept her distance and guard up, but my feelings for her were real, so I couldn't stop talking to her. We spoke about a lot of things over the next few months, with a few gaps of time in between. There's a lot of cracks to fill in here, but we saw each other 2 more times between then and August, when my partner confronted me again, in which I admitted I had been talking to her and saw her during the past few months. The main problem was that back in March, I couldn't leave my family and had to try over and over to make it work even while still talking to this other girl. I know I lied to them both and led them both on the whole time. What I did was horrible and I have hurt and destroyed my family. My partner ended up contacting the other girl and got all the answers she needed and saw our conversations. My conversations with the other girl were much so leading on to leaving my family and being with her. Of course she was very upset about this and gave me one last chance to forget this girl and fix our family. I unfortunately did not take that chance and chose the other girl. After a few days of back and forth, the other girl decided she wants nothing to do with me or this situation, which I respect. Throughout all this I have been staying in the house but had a few nights away due to arguments, which have been getting worse. Now my ex has kicked me out of the house, and I'm unsure of what to do next. It doesn't seem there's any chance of fixing it. She has kicked me out of the house and deactivated all the Ring cameras and alarm system from our account, presumably to make a new one of her own and prohibit me from entering. She says I will never see her or my daughter again, which of course I know is not legal, so I take it she is done with me and moving on. There's so much missing from all this, but that is the gist of it. It's my 31st birthday today and I'm very confused about all this because I honestly still can't commit to fixing my romantic relationship with my ex. Please help.